8:40 on your hometown station, KHTS. This is the Hometown Morning Show with Tori and Kyle. That's me. Tori's over there.
I'm right here. If you want to be in a good mood, 98% of people in this study say they feel good about themselves when their house is clean.
Oh my gosh, that is no truer statement.
Seriously?
Oh my gosh.
You feel good?
Oh, I'm so happy when my house is clean.
Really?
So happy.
Is your house clean right now?
No.
Oh.
No, it's in a constant state of I'm cleaning one area of the house and the kids are messing up some other part of it. So that's my life. But, it's a life I chose. So
is Kyle sad?
Yeah.
A little sad. It also helps reduce stress levels.
Yeah.
And remember, we did a study about stress. You get rid of stress if you stand up.
So what if you're standing and cleaning at the same time?
Euphoria.
Yes. Just
The Hometown Morning Show with Tori and Kyle. 98.1 FM and AM 1220.
It is 8:40 on this Friday, February 9th. I'm Tori. He's Kyle. And in studio, we have Cindy from SCV Moulding. Happy Friday, Cindy.
Happy Friday. Thank you for having me, Tori.
Welcome to the Hometown Morning Show with Tori and Kyle. You are here to talk about your business and the fact that you are now part of the family. You are part of the KHTS Home and Garden Show, which is coming up in April.
Correct.
So welcome on several levels.
Thank you.
Talk to me about molding, and molding, by the way, with a U, we're talking about that delicious piece of wood that goes into on the bottoms of walls, the tops of walls, the corners of walls, that makes everything just absolutely beautiful.
Correct. And we just have so many choices and all kinds of product to offer. And we just like to provide personal one-on-one attention to any homeowners that come in. And we try to accommodate any contractors that don't have to leave the valley for molding that they want to pick up, or any practical hardware. And if the contractors want to send their homeowners in so that they don't need to take the time with them to make their choices, they're welcome to do that. And we just like to accommodate everybody.
Molding is one of those things where it's you kind of don't think about it until you see it, and then it's like, wow, we need that, because
Absolutely.
Doesn't it just finish off a room? You're redecorator, even if you aren't rebuilding perhaps or doing anything major, it's one of those things where you put some molding on maybe the top of the of the wall, and all of a sudden it's this beautiful facelift. Like, it doesn't take much.
Absolutely. And it's a very affordable option, because we can do all kinds of things, and people might not know that there's absolutely casings and base that match each other, and there's lots of choices to do that. And you can case out your windows and make an instant improvement. And people don't even know that there is a product called flexible molding, and you can get that for your your rounded walls or
Wait a
your
second.
arched
Wait.
doors.
Yeah, let's go back and talk about flexible.
Yeah.
What is this? Is this a new product, or I just don't know about this? What's flexible molding?
It's a poly product that they form it to exactly the profile that you have, and if you have a deep arch, then they'll mold it to exactly your profile.
And you were talking about doing molding around a window. I never even thought to do that.
Yeah, you can match your doors to your windows, and or get a bigger version of that same profile and just make a huge impact for a very affordable
I was going to say,
option.
what a wonderful way to do a facelift to a room. Sometimes we don't have all the cash. We want to, probably gut everything. We can't usually, but we have choices to do something like this. And what an amazing thing, because I've seen some molding. Tell me about, like some really thick, gorgeous molding. I'm sure you have all sorts of sizes and shapes and all that kind of stuff.
We do. We have 2.5-inch base up to 9 inches, and people come in and they're not really sure what they want, or they're afraid to make a big statement. But I just say, if you're going to do it, go for it, because you might as well make the big impact. And the price difference isn't really that much. So you have lots of options, and we just take the time to sit there and go through it with you.
The thicker, the better, right? I like that. Am I saying thicker? I'm saying wide, deeper, wider, taller. There you go.
Right.
Well, you're the professional.
But I will give the caveat that you can't put all of your base next to your casing. So if you upgrade your base, you might need to upgrade your casing, because contractor grade casing in tract homes is usually about half inch, and that's not thick enough to carry most bases. So we just, we want people to think about that. And if they're coming in to buy base, then they should know what kind of casing they already have at home.
Do you have a showroom?
I do.
Where is it located?
We're on Avenue Stanford, close to Rye Canyon in the 5.
Totally know where that is.
We just got our own location, and so we are stocking a lot of molding, and we have 2 new vendors that we're representing, MTech and Bloom, and we just like to provide as much as we can for people to get their home finished products.
SCV Moulding and Design Center. Your name is Cindy Danielson. Go see Cindy. Call Cindy. Do you have is this the phone number, 295-6905? Is that where they should get you?
Yes.
Let me repeat it then, 295-6905. Call Cindy. SCV Moulding and Design Center. Check out all they have to offer. If you're just thinking maybe is the time we should, fix up the dining room, maybe make it look a little bit nicer, this is the way to go. Trust me. And you absolutely want a professional to do this. Cindy, you want to hear a little story? A friend of mine tried to do it. It's not easy. It's not, because you're dealing with corners.
Right.
And and it has to be cut correctly. It wasn't cut correctly.
Well, there's another item called cheater corners,
Ooh.
and they're radius corners, and they match right up. You don't even have to cut miters on your base. You just stick it right on the corner, and the molding rolls right into it.
See, where were you? It was about 17 years ago when this happened to a friend of mine. Where were you 17 years ago? Now it looks like we have all kinds of options. Call Cindy Danielson, and welcome to the KHTS Home and Garden Show. It's coming up in April. If you're thinking about maybe doing a project, but you want to wait and see what they have to offer, then's the time to do it. You'll have a booth right there.
I will, and we'll have some giveaways and some raffle prizes, and we just look forward to meeting the homeowners.
I love raffles and giveaways. Okay, Cindy, thank you so much for joining me on the Hometown Morning Show. I really do appreciate it, and we'll see you definitely at the KHTS Home and Garden Show. But if you want to call Cindy in the next couple of days at the SCV Moulding and Design Center, it's 295-6905, 295-6905. 846, coming back with traffic on the 8s.